Hi. So in this video, I want to demo a quick overview of how I use this application for taking notes. So the first thing I'm going to do is switch it out of this mode where it's talking about itself. Um, um, Theme. I'm just going to switch it to the default theme and uh, just rebuild the front end so that we have the regular menu with the right and threads. And the other thing I'm going to do, well, actually I've done it already, but I just want to demonstrate it, is I'm going to go to the bookmarklets page, and there's this bookmarklet here called Clip, and down here, when I mouse over it, you can see what it does. All it does is it takes the selected text on the page and submits it to this website. And in this browser, I can bind it to the F7 key. Or I can bind it to any key, but I've bound it to F7. So F7 does a JS eval, um, window open, comment equals get selection, and also I'm logging document title and document URL so that way I can remember where it's coming from. And I guess here I'm gonna do one more thing. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything else. Sometimes I add another hashtag to it so that I know. So one thing I can do is demonstrate that there's a hashtag feature. Testing hashtag, and so this has the hashtag, and it now shows up on the page for that hashtag. Um, so I guess I wanted to demonstrate why even have these interface modes. Why even have expanded mode, minimal mode? Why be able to um, move things around and so on. So um, I'm going to go and I'm going to reset the interface for now. And I'm going to find some information on beavers because I'm at MIT. So I'm going to go to Google and search for beavers in the winter. That's what I want to know about because winter is coming. What do beavers do? So right off the bat here, I see some information from Google. So I'm going to just copy this, select this and press F7 and it will log it to my local website. And thank you. I will. I can see this is the link where it came from. It's popped out into this separate little links dialog, and that's basically it. I can comment on it. I can say from Google search results box at the top of the page, just so that I remember where it came from. And now I see that there's a threaded discussion, and I can see this comment under it. And also, let's say I want to start making a beavers in the winter topic. So what I can use the expanded interface because over here I want to see the cart button, and this is something that I want to add more like fine grain control to maybe have only the cart, but right now it's all or nothing. So I'm gonna hit expand. It's gonna show me all this other stuff. I can see like the properties. So it's a little bit not the most intuitive, but this item attributes dialog is for this item up here, not for any of the reply items. So I can see that it has um, a hash, and I can see the original file. So if I want to um, save this somewhere else, I can certainly copy and paste it, but I can also save it as a text file like this. And then I can see the original URL, I can see what cookie I had, I can see which client posted this, and I can see the receive time. But for now, I want to start building this beavers in the winter topic. So I'm just going to add this item to the cart for now. And in my cart down here, I can see that there's one item in there. And now I'm going to switch back to the middle interface and continue collecting data. So here's a page from Ontario Parks. Pop quiz, the beavers hibernate. So there's a bunch of info here, and I just want to get the most essential thing. So I don't want all this other stuff that's on the page. I don't need images, so I'm actually browsing with images off, and I'm just going to start getting the most essential information from this page. This seems essential. Beavers don't migrate, so I'm going to clip it. And again, I have the origin address logged. And I guess I can add this to the cart as well. And then hide away the interface. So that's a bit of a annoyance right now, something that I need to improve on. Maybe the cart button should not be in the advanced layer. And then I'm going to see what else. Beavers, so I really don't need this part no longer. I just need this part, so I'm going to log this. Because the website is pretty efficient, I don't really need to wait for it to load. I know with high confidence that as soon as I hit the F7 button, I can close the new tab and it's going to be saved, which I just did. So on this page, I can see that now there are now 5 items, and this is the item I just posted 26 seconds ago. And if this, so this is right now not the most, not the greatest display of it because they're all orange and bold. So ideally this would adjust depending on what timestamps are available. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to switch to different timestamps format. I'm going to use relative seconds, and it's just going to show me how many seconds ago, or into the future, I guess, but these are all ago. This was posted, so it's much easier to see this way, like how old this item is. But anyway, I'm going to continue. What else is interesting here? I just want to know what they do in the wintertime. So their coat gets thicker in the winter, and okay, so their coat gets much thicker in winter and in cold climates. So this looks relevant. I'm going to save that. What else? This is all like not specific to the winter. What do beavers? Okay, they eat buds and twigs. What else do we have here? Oh, that's interesting. So they preserve their food underwater. That's very cool. So this page has pretty much run out of info. I'm going to try another page. Okay, it's time for you to learn what beavers do in winter. Let's see. Well, I'm going to tell you what beavers do. Let's see. This is all stuff that is general, not in the winter. Okay, there we go. Well, so the inside of the lodge stays around freezing. Oh, warm actually. That's not freezing. That's 32 Celsius. Um, what else? Oh, that's interesting. They let other animals in there to keep it warm. That's funny. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, beavers don't hibernate, we already know, but an extra source. Um, let's see. Okay, this page has also run out of info. Um, I guess that's enough for now. So, I've collected some facts. All of these items, I guess, are about beavers in the wintertime, except this one. So I want to build a topical tag now. And sadly, this page doesn't have the cart button on it. That's an oversight on my part. So I'm going to... Here is where popping dialogues into the page comes in handy. I'm going to switch to annoy mode. And I'm going to move the menu over here so that it's not in the top left corner. Because right now the windows kind of just pop out in the left. So I'll just start opening them and adding them to the cart. So I'll switch to... I don't have to switch to advanced mode yet because I can do that later. Oh, funny enough, this... So that's a little bit of a bug, but right now it's working in my favor. So I'll just start opening them and opening them and opening them and opening them. This mechanism for popping a dialog into the page right now is asynchronous, so I'm patiently waiting that split second. And so this one's already in the cart. Now I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to cascade these windows so I can see all of them. Oops. And I'll start adding them to the cart. Now this one to the cart. Usually they would have like a close button, but I turned those off. And right now it also does not remember which windows were on the page. That's coming later and does not restore them, but it's doable to add that. So I'm adding to the cart, adding to the cart. I think that's all of them, isn't it? Let's make sure. So that's another bug right there, that these didn't get cascaded. But anyway, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one shouldn't actually be in there, D1, D. So I'll remove that. And I'm going to reset again. So now I'm going to go to the right page. And I'm going to expand this a little bit. And I'm going to show my cart, and I have 9 things in the cart. Except I don't want... Oh, I didn't add it. Okay. So now these items are all part of the beaver theme, beavers in the winter. Of course, this interface could be much better. Instead of just displaying hashes, it could display, the more relevant things, but that's where it is right now. So I'm going to say beavers in winter. And what this is going to do is add this hashtag to these items because I'm replying to them. And just for fun, I'm going to add... I'm not going to do the puzzle thing right now. I'm not going to bother with that because that's not relevant. So I just added this, and down here I can see that it found all these parent items. It found 10 tokens total, 9 parent tokens and 9 beavers in the winter token, and then it started adding them. It applied them to the parent, and now if I go to this item, it should have So this page, this is all static HTML. So I had to reprint the page, and now it has this beavers in the winter hashtag, and I can see that on the hashtag page there are 9 items. So now I have this neat little page of things, and something else I can do is right now this doesn't have a zip file thing here, but my profile does. So if I go to my profile, there's a zip file of all the things that I've written, and on here there should be one later. I'm going to add it, so I can download a zip file of all these things that I just logged and save them. So that way I have insurance that if this website goes away or does something silly, I will have my uh, data still. So let's see. Let's see what's inside this one. Of course, these text files, again, could be titled much better. Okay, this is where I added the thing. This is the, it has a little bit of a Unicode issue, but anyway. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what kind of things I use this application for. There are many more features that I've been adding, both for accessibility and for just things that I'm interested in that work for me. And I guess that would be outside of the scope of this video. Yeah, thank you for watching. I will stop recording now.